So another often asked question I get is, what is the typical personality of an Aspie? Really, short answer, there really is no typical personality of an Aspie because we're all different. Like anybody, we're completely different. And it also depends on how you've been raised as well. You could be a hard worker, you could be a lazy guy, you could kind of be in between. It really truly depends on how you've been raised and how you see the world and stuff. But also leads me to a point that there is kind of one typical-ish thing about Aspies is that anger issues. I had anger issues, and I still kind of do. And there's a lot of Aspie kids that do have anger issues, especially when things don't go their way, or like when they're really excited about something and it has to be canceled or whatever. They used to drive me completely crazy. And which also leads me to another point of trigger words. And what is a trigger word, you may ask? A trigger word is, in Aspie jargon, a trigger word is a certain word or a phrase that just blows our mind, that just makes us go crazy. Like me, for instance, when I was talking about change and stuff, one thing that I absolutely hated hearing is that, when something would have to be canceled and they'll say, oh, we'll do it another time, or we'll do it some other time. It doesn't matter how it was said. Another time, another day, some other day. I would go ballistic. But not anymore, obviously, because, I'm an adult now, and it's just a normal part of life. Things change, things get canceled. It's just the way it is. And there's really no point in getting angry about it because there's really nothing to do about it. I mean, yes, it does suck, but getting angry really doesn't do anything. Uh, Other trigger words that I had was, or phrases I might add, is, I think it also kind of goes to the. I think it also kind of leads to the point of change. Or like if I express dismay about something, I will go crazy when people would say, "Oh well, too bad, tough luck, tough this," or anything. Oh my god, I would go totally ballistic because one, it's back talking. Two, it's just such a mean thing to say. I mean, even if you have to, give it straight to somebody, it's just a really mean thing to say. Aspie or no Aspie, it's just really mean. Another trigger word that I also had was chore. I hated the word chore. I think mostly because that when I was a kid, I never liked doing. I mean, what kid likes doing chores, right? So that's pretty much personality wise of how Aspies operate. Every Aspie has different trigger words. Some of them are understandable. Some of them are just plain ridiculous. So if you're an Aspie and you're watching this, leave the comments below. What were your trigger words or trigger phrases or anything that would make you go crazy? So thanks for watching. Bond Man out.